Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time, hold on, took me a while to remember. By a while, I mean 0.2 seconds to remember that we went through Shaded Castle, defeated Elimer of the Briar, the bell-bearing hunter who we fought once before out in the overworld, and that's not gonna be the last time we fight him out in the overworld either. We then finally went through Seathwater Cave and Old Altus Tunnel, two places we explored and then didn't go to for a while, and then we went to the Second Church of Marika. Plus, we did Patches a little favor by killing one of Volcano Manor's, completing one of Volcano Manor's assassination requests for him. There we go. That was quite a mouthful, to be honest. What is this? I don't think this is a thing in the actual game space. This time, I'm on the hunt for Raya, because according to the map, she should be here somewhere in Volcano Manor, but we have not found her yet. Do you have any idea? No. I expected as much. You never have any idea about anything. Maybe she's up in the dining hall having a little, what's the slang for having a little meal? Like, I don't know, having a little meal. Let's just call it at that. I can't think of anything else. Nope. Yeah, this place just really exists for that one invader and no one else. Oh wait, painting. Hold on. Who's that a painting of? Oh, Tanith. Alright, makes sense. Tanith in a different outfit. Or maybe not Tanith? Yeah, because he's got a beard. I don't know, maybe Tanith has a beard and she's trying to cover it up lately. Well, you never know. Hello there?
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard.
This guy, I believe, only appears at nighttime, or apparently from late day to nighttime. Sometime around then, late in the day, he will show up in this hallway.
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword.
To the twin blade, you mean?
Kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard. I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. Worthy tarnished. Brandish the spear and run him through. The great serpent. That unspeakable monstrosity.
So wait, is that what Tanith wants me to do? By, like, having a showdown with our lord? Is that what she means? Go kill him? Who are you, by the way?
Ambitions, though blasphemous, marked him a worthy sovereign, but they were reduced to gluttonous depravity once he gave himself to the serpent. Whatever that thing is, it is no longer Praetor Rykard. Someone must kill him to spare him and his ambitions from further dishonor.
No longer Rykard, eh? Well, we'll see what the boss health bar has to say about that. Yeah, Raya's still not in here, but Bernal is now the only one. How about, oh! Hello, you're a new face. Have you seen Raya around here by any chance?
Brave Tarnished. What is your business here? I'm afraid this is not a guest room. What's that peculiar
Well, the key opened it.
on your face? Goodness, am I still a serpent? Oh, how dreadful. How dreadful indeed. Oh, forgive my distress. I ought to be thanking you for treating me as usual. Despite this appearance, Brave Tarnished, this is my true form. My real name is Zarias. Please forgive the deception. Do understand. This duplicity is my own doing. Lady Tanith speaks no falsehoods. And the Volcano Manor is just as it seems.
Yes, just as it seems. That assures me. Well, this is honestly a pretty cool discovery. Also, I love how YouTuber John Wolf in his playthrough of this game totally called that she was a snake, but he never actually saw her in the snake form. He just assumed that she was, but never actually saw it. Still though, he was right. Very cool.
Lady Tanith is my mother. I am told I was born by the grace of a glorious king. That my mother cherishes this form I inhabit. I am proud of what I am. But people are cruel. If they saw my true form, they wouldn't speak to me. And so I assume a guise when seeking new recruits. But you are not like the rest.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense.
My serpentine were secrets, known only to Lady Tanith and I. Now I share the secrets with you as well.
I just kind of stumbled onto the secret.
From anyone else.
Keep this a secret from everybody, or to everybody. I don't know exactly how the quote goes. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. I never talk in this game anyway. I only make pained grunts whenever I'm being brutally attacked by the manner of attacks that this game throws at me. So, she will move to that room and appear in her snake form once you have done the first assassination request of the Volcano Manor. Once you have done the second one, and then talk to her and reload the area, like I have done, return to the same room and she's back to human form to cover up the secret still.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late.
That's why you hold your head in that way. It's kind of like how your head is on the serpent.
I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me. Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret that Lady Tanith has kept from me? I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
Okay, we're playing detective on this place or something. A serpent entered the next room over and never left. Plus, we got that hint about killing Rykard, so something's going down here. It's very odd. Are you the serpent? You have shown yourself! No, that's a noble. Well, actually, do you hear that? There's hissing and slithering behind this wall. We can't attack, but we can roll. That's almost the same thing, right? Okay, dresser is not. How about you? All right, we found a secret place. Let's check it out. And it was a snail. It was a snail. Oh, hold on. Okay, before I progress anymore, I can level up. That was a lot of poison that thing gave me as well. Oh yeah, and I got a sacred tier. Boom, we got that. 2 upgrades for the price of 1. Let's get to 35 vigor. Oh wow, that's a big, well, it's actually not that big. It's like 40. Still though, that's a good jump of HP. Oh, Zarias' form. I just was seeing if she had any new dialogue.
Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
I got no problem with that. Honestly, a snake person is cool. I'm glad we met her. Okay, she has no comment to say on opening the wall, so I guess we have to get deeper in. I mean, all we discovered was a snail, so yeah, that wouldn't be very interesting to talk about, and we probably wouldn't bring it up in conversation that much. Back in the, catacombs? Like, the walls. We're, like, basically inside the walls of this place. Just gonna Hoarfrost stomp a lot of you. Careful of the spit attack, gives a lot of poison. As I demonstrated earlier, serpent arrows. Well, that makes sense. Once again, I have to say, I already said this in a previous video, but I love the word serpent. It's just so funny to me for some reason. I can't even explain why either. Around here should be quite the oddity indeed. Not the snails. The snails aren't the oddity. So I guess if we were expecting to find snakes, I guess they would be. But still, I mean, these snails are just snakes inside shells. They're not like, you know, the little slugs not inside shells that snails are in real life. These are fantastical snails. They can be whatever creature they want to be, and in this case, they're snakes. Oh dear. You bit me. Okay, here we are at quite the oddity. Not this item, though. This item is not the oddity. 21? Oh my god, the Nomadic Warrior's cookbook is old enough to drink! Alluring pot. Is that like Alluring Skull from past games? I assume so. I'm gonna check it real quick though. Throw to lure foes of human build only. Got it. While demi-humans will be lured in even during combat. Okay, interesting little interaction there. This wall. Directly behind this wall is the drawing room with the letters that we've been picking up. In past versions of Elden Ring, this was set to be an illusory wall that you could destroy, though it would actually take multiple hits, because it had a lot of health and you would need to hit it multiple times to get it to disappear. However, it did not have the fade away effect nor any sound effects, so it was actually unintended. They have since patched it so you can no longer destroy the wall. I think this was originally how you're gonna find the way to these back rooms, and then they added the other illusory wall in the other room instead. I think the same went for this wall. Oh, actually, never mind. This wall is just a normal illusory wall, because this isn't the drawing room. Depraved Perfumer Carman? Well, you know who to call if your car is in trouble. That's probably not how you pronounce this name. Depraved perfumers practice their art for themselves alone, except this one practices it for you, I guess. Carmen was notably a formidable perfumer whose strength rivaled that of heroes, and it is said he was in search of a secret physic of a revivification? I don't know. You can't open these doors from this side? Weird. I would think you'd be able to get better connections around the place. I'm honestly surprised that you can't do that. This place looks kind of like a prison, to be honest. Like the prison from Amnesia. Oh man, that's such a cool area. Budding horns, 3 of them. We've already picked those up, so I think I may have looked at those already. Okay, yeah, we already have. Apparently it's possible to jump to the very, very top of this at a very, very precise angle. I almost did it there, because in multiplayer you can sometimes find messages up there. I couldn't do that one though. How about this one? Nah, alright. It's like trying to jump and slap something as you go by. What if you can like jump and hit the ceiling like this? Hit the door right here. Oh. Hey, sir. You are, dangerous a little bit. And I will sneak up behind you and give you the big ol' hammer! Oh, take it. Okay, now I kind of want to use Carian Slicer against you because it's Carian Slicer and Carian Slicer's fun as hell. Look at that. Does a lot of damage. Are you Rykard by any chance? The lord of this house? Otherwise, what are you doing here? Were you imprisoned by them? By Volcano Manor? Do they not just hunt down people, but they can also imprison people? Is that what's going on here? Okay. That doesn't track you that much, thankfully. And, okay. Just being careful, Of course, you had to stall that last hit for a little while. It's okay, though. Bloodhound Claws. Cool. Fireproof Dry Liver. I'm not as excited about that one, even though I sounded like I was excited. I was not excited about that one, just to be clear. Oh my god, incredible lore. Used by Bloodhound Knights. No! The curve allows the weapon to slip through an enemy's guard. Oh god, some of the weapons like tell the story of good old Bob and how he found this weapon while going down to the local shop to buy him and his wife some bread. And the others are just like, used by this guy, you can like, I don't know, break through guard or something. Whatever. Stop asking me about every single weapon, you're so annoying. Hello? Hidden Chapel, where the Volcano Manor people meet and talk about things, I think that's what's going on here. We discovered a lost grace. Anything special happen if you rest at this? Somehow I remember that. No, okay. I think I was thinking of something else. This site of grace is in the here known as the Prison Town Church. And now, I'm sure you've been seeing all this on the map and wondering what the hell it is. And it's time for me to spill the beans. We've visited this place many a time, we've done tasks for them, but we have actually not been properly acquainted. So, I bid you welcome to Volcano Manor. Volcano Manor is not just a Covenant hub where you come back and have tasks to do and whatnot. It is actually a legacy dungeon. I know, finally. It's been forever since the last one. I think this is such a cool reveal, because, like, it's hidden away from you, but also kind of not. But, like, either way, it's just, like, behind a secret wall in this place, in this building filled with friendly NPCs, is a whole entire dungeon, whole major dungeon of the game to explore. I love that. It's one of the many reasons why Elden Ring's exploration is so great. Well, as you can clearly see, this place is probably hot as hell, so I'm going to, first of all, turn off my lantern, and second of all, change outfits to something that'll help. How about this? I mean, it looks kind of weird, but when else am I gonna wear it, right? Well, actually, I guess I could wear this with, like, the full Errant Sorcerer set, but that's for later. Alright, let's see how we can get started. Over there is a dead end, so the other way shall be gone to first, obviously. That's what you do when you erase a path from your trajectory. I don't know. Anyway, a new enemy, Snake Man, who is able to extend his neck like he's a slinky or something. I like these guys. They're pretty fun, from what I remember. They do have quite a lot of health, and they've got a lot of big chomp attacks like that, so watch out. I think their official name is Man Serpent, but I'm just gonna keep calling them snakes because that's what I'd rather do. Then over here, this place looks so cool, man. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Like, it does say prison town, so I guess it's a prison town. There we go, I've solved the mystery. Detective on the case over here. Hi, okay then. That's a different type of commoner. They think they can throw poison pots at you, and that's mainly what separates them from the others. Kill the both of you, or at least ice the both of you, and then kill you later. There we go. Thin beast bones. Man, so starved even your bones are thin. Furrow Calling Finger Remedy, nice. There's lots of ways you can go from here. Hello, there's an omen killer down there. More snakes on the roofs. I think I'm gonna start by going up the roofs. I think this might be the main path you go down, and this is like, oh, a little secret path, except it's not that secret, because it's right freaking here. All the chimneys spewing out smoke. Yeah, I would imagine if, like, every single house in this place has fire running inside of it, which why wouldn't it? The fire's literally on the ground, you might as well. Then, of course, every house would have smoke coming out of the chimney. Before I continue, I am probably going to equip, instead of this, fire damage negation. How's my fire damage right now? Actually, it wasn't too bad. It was just 22. But, I mean, you can tell that fire damage is going to be kind of a big deal as we go through this dungeon, and, like, elsewhere, there's not a whole lot of fire damage to worry about. So, yeah, I'm going to be using it for the first time here. Stab you right through the... Okay, I almost jumped off the cliff and died. Good thing that didn't happen. Man, it is... Ow. That's not nice, but it is so nice to be in a Legacy dungeon again after so long of just not having one. The last time we were in one was episode 13, more than 10 videos ago. Like, I think it might be like 12 videos ago at this point. Man Serpent's Shield. That's a fancy looking shield you got there. You're pretty cool looking. Said to have been tempered in lava, it boasts great resistance to fire. I might use a shield someday. What am I saying? I shouldn't just lie like that. Like, come on, man. Lying's not cool. Let's make the jump over here. I'm not gonna clear out these roofs one by one. There's probably not much interesting up here in the way of items or even enemies, but I want to explore it because I feel like it. I believe at this point you can go back to Zoraius and tell her what you've found, what you've discovered. I have discovered that this place is a freaking legacy dungeon, Zoraius. Let's go explore it together. If only you could. It would be cool if Souls games let you have companions for longer than, like, you know, two-minute sessions against a boss once in a while. But I understand. It would probably break the balance. Hello there. And by the way, I mean NPC companions, not player companions. I know that that's possible. I know the, what is it, like, seamless co-op mod exists where, for Elden Ring, where you can basically just, like, join up with other players all the time. Oh my god. And it's all very simple, and it doesn't have the hassle of going through From Software's multiplayer system. Okay. I'm gonna get Carian Slicer out for you, and then I'm gonna slice your head off. How about that? How about that, snake? 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 Snarky. You know, when I first saw that meme of like, snake, snake, I thought it was someone getting really, really scared at a snake's existence because I had no idea what Metal Gear Solid was at the time. Then I found out, and yeah. And then it became one of those memes that, like, I may not understand the true humor behind it, but I just join in because it's fun. It is fun to yell out, snake, snake! But I'm not really sure why it was taken to become the meme that it is in the first place. Boom. Hold on. I was about to, like, throw a grenade at them. I have no idea what was I thinking there? I don't have grenades. Oh, I have pots, I think. Do I? Do I have any kind of pot item? No, I don't. You can only get pot items in crafting. That's interesting to me because, okay, well, maybe this. Yeah, maybe this, yeah. Hello. How's your day been? Anyway, that's interesting to me because the fire pots equivalents, fire bombs in previous Dark Souls games were pretty common, especially in the early areas. As you went, they would stop doing as much to enemies, so I never used them as much late game, but I used them a lot in the early game. Because, you know, the game was giving you a lot of them. Here, though, fire pots are never given to you naturally, and to craft them, you need, like, this one-of-a-kind pot item that is so rare that the game gives it a blue tint, and you can't, like, farm it either. I don't think you can farm them anyway. Alright, Abductor Virgin. I believe the whole lore is that these guys belong to Volcano Manor, because you find a lot of them here, and I don't know, it just feels like every single hint of these guys' existence is traced back to Volcano Manor. I have no idea what these guys are doing then. I guess abducting people to put in the prison? No, not a dog. Not a dog at the same time. Game, what are you doing to me? Where did this dog even come from? Come on. You know, Dr. Virgin, it would be great if you could take out the dog for me. No, didn't need it. I have the dog handled on my own. You see, I never needed any kind of help from any no Abductor Virgin. Okay. Ice Crag is alright, but I think they only really take frostbite damage on their fleshy insides, which makes sense. On the outside, they're just metal. Like, how do you get frostbitten from frostbite attacks hitting metal, right? Can you please do the fun attack? Could you do the grab attack so that I can counter it? Or can you stay like that? That'd actually be nice. You could just stay stuck down there, and I'll pelt you with Rock Sling until you die. Thank you. Very considerate of you. This is gonna take fucking... Holy shit, die! There we are. Used up 2 FP bars for that. Well, it was actually more like 1.8 FP bars, if you want to be really specific, but I don't want to be really specific. So I'll just say it was 2, because I used 2 flasks and I healed it up twice. Yeah, the Abductor Virgin was just going back and forth along this road, and, you know, this place kind of looks like Yarnum, or an area in Bloodborne. It resembles, like, the lower part, after, what is that area? The bottom, like, city area after Healing Church Workshop, where you take the elevator back up to that one section of Cathedral Ward, where you can get an item, or you can actually progress in a Cathedral Ward, depending on how you played through the game. Ooh, okay. Okay. Before we go that way it goes onwards. But there is a little place in the center here we haven't been to, and I would like to go to it. It is the place with the Omen Killer. It also has dogs, I think. Right? It has dogs, but do they attack you straight away? I suppose that's the question. Oh, God! Alright. Whenever enemies attack like that, I guess I just assume that they technically know I've been there the whole time, and they've, just now, as I got closer, turned to try and attack me. That guy thought I was actually down on the ground with him, but I was not. What a silly Omen Killer to believe that. You're taking a lot of damage from this, I must say, feller. Okay. Watch out for everything. Just in general, watch out around these parts. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? First of all, dog. Second of all, death. Third of all, let's approach that differently next time. Okay, just from jumping down on the first roof, we can go down here, get a plunge attack on you, and then we won't be in the Omen Killer's face straight away, because you guys keep throwing the poison pots, and that's screwing me up. Do you seriously not see me? I mean, you are facing my direction, but still. How? Okay, I dropped down silently behind you, and you're like, what was that? Get you attacking! But then I dropped down in front of you, and you're like, huh, what was that? Was that in the distance? I guess you have really bad vision, but really good, what is it? Hearing. Had to think of what the sense was called. What the thing you do with your ears. Even though the Elden Ring is shattered and the Erdtree is dulled from its former radiance, earnest faith continues to hold the answers. What's the focus of religion in the lands between? And now, the focus of religion is whatever the hell people want it to be. That's basically what happens in what happened to in the real world as well. Okay, so the dog wanders in and out through that doorway. I think I might want to grab your attention and fight you over here. Yeah. Come on this way, buddy. He always does that 3 times without fail. So even though it might seem ridiculous at first, it's consistent, and thus I don't mind it, because he can't vary up how many times he does it, and so it's not as annoying as it could be. I'm backing up in here. Let's fight in here, buddy. This is a big room. Big room, lots of space. No, come on. No. I'm not fighting you on your turf. You're fighting me on mine, all right?
Oh, come back this way. Oh, don't lure me over there. That's scary.
Yeah, that's what you get. You can't even fit through the door? Dude, just duck. Just duck down a little bit. Look, do this. I know you can still see me. Your death camera is showing me right now. Just do that. It's not that hard. All right, that room is filled with bodies. Very charming. The blades of this huge, loathsome cleaver comprises a row of amputated omen horns, weapon of slaughter wielded by omen killers. The hideous horns cause blood loss, adding vibrant colors to the ongoing mayhem. Wild strikes, that's not the same thing he was doing with them, but it was something. It's an attack that vaguely resembles it. So that's good enough, right? A drawstring fire grease. Dude, is fire grease gonna do anything to anyone around here? I guess it would. Like, just because the enemies come from a place filled with fire doesn't necessarily mean they're fire resistant. That's a bit of logic that I need to work out with myself, because I usually just assume, like, oh, these enemies come from Irithyll, a cold place, therefore they should be resistant to frostbite. And then what do you know? They're not that resistant to frostbite, because, you know, just because I grew up in Minnesota doesn't mean that I like winter or am, like, super resistant to the cold or anything. If I am out in the cold for too long, I die. That's how us humans work. Okay, here's the dog. Thank you for idly barking so I can get started on attacking you. You've already finished your idle bark, though. I do like the opening bark that they can do, mostly because it's a clear window you can use to strike back. Boom! Okay. Now, chained up door. Those can never be interacted with. Oh, man. Look at all that. Everything's sinking into the lava, and there's also a lava fall. I love this place, man. I love it because it's hidden, and then you discover it, and it's so cool looking, and pretty fun to explore from there. Can I jump over there? I'm scared to find out, because if I miss the jump... Okay, well, if I miss the jump, I'm more than likely going to land on the platform below. So let's go! Okay, we did it! No need to worry. What do you have stabbed within you? Oh, stone sword key. Man, that must have hurt. Why is it always, like... Why is it always, in media, whenever someone gets stabbed by a smaller tool, I react more to that than I do, like, a traditional weapon like a sword or a knife. Like, someone gets stabbed in the hand with a sword. Alright, whatever. Someone gets stabbed in the hand with a screwdriver, I like, wince. I don't know why I am that way, but I am that way. This is a new type of a warrior jar enemy, or a living jar. They explode after you drain their health bar. They're like the old Minecraft creepers, because in the survival tests for Minecraft, creepers used to explode after you drained their health, not after they walked up to you. Hello, sir. Man, the survival test for Minecraft sounds pretty interesting. Like, I remember reading on the wiki that you could just shoot arrows whenever you wanted by pressing G. You didn't need a bow. I think you may have needed to pick up the arrows first, but you could just press a button on your keyboard to fire them once you had them. No bow required. Alright, are you cool with me? Alexander, is that you? Smoldering shield. Alright, I'll chill with my new jar friend and read about the smoldering shield. This looks cool, honestly. Resists frost with its heat and can even be used to deal fire damage if wielded as a weapon. pretty cool. Doesn't have 100% damage negation. You'd think it would. It's basically, it's rock. It's literally rock, but it's rock that's burning. So, well, again, I wouldn't think that fire does much stuff to rocks. I mean, it's just, well, whatever. That's just me. Golden Rune level 9. Yeah, seriously, this guy just doesn't give a fuck. What? I must have, like, attacked him in my past playthrough, been attacked by him, and then never done that again. I was hoping to find my way up to that one item from the last place, but I guess that's not happening. Why are you guys exploding now? Alright, that's fine. I'm still alive. As long as we're here in one piece. That guy just watched me from a distance, judging me silently. Maybe it is Alexander. I don't know. Hard to tell. It's Alexander's twin. Is this progress? Because I don't necessarily want progress right now. It might be progress if I wade through the lava, but despite being perfectly capable of wading through lava, as you've seen, I am going to avoid doing that. Hello, I remember you. I don't remember you jumping down on the roof like that, but thank you. Man, I was wondering if they were gonna jump down into the lava. That would have been so funny. Unfortunately, no. They have smart AI. They actually did something that would have helped them. Actually, if they had stayed up there, then I would have been more limited, because I would have had to use magic, and that would have been a little bit harder to do. And then they could have thrown their poison pots all they wanted to. And I couldn't have done a thing about it. So why didn't you do that? Why'd you drop down to my melee range where I could just run up and hit you, and then you're dead? Alright, looks like this loops back up to where we just were. Yeah, that's where we exited. So now, we'll see whatever's here. Whatever's here is nothing. Very cool. Oh, there's a little slit right there. If you were to, like, slide right through that, you would end up back in the square, I presume. Alright, anything else here? I have heard that there is somewhere in Volcano Manor a secret room that contains an item that I have been seeking, so I am on the lookout for it. Great effort, buddy. I rate you a B-. Oh, you had a friend. Sorry, didn't realize people of your kind made friends around here. I wouldn't know much about that. Okay, here's the square where, I think an enemy is, like, coming out, right? No, actually, no. There's a stone sword key, which we can unlock with the stone sword key we found in here. I wonder if the legacy dungeons have enough stone sword keys hidden within them to allow you to open all their stone sword key doors, if they have more than one. We've only seen one per dungeon so far. Alright. I'm just here for the item, dude. I'm not here to fight you again. Where is the item? I went down the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. I'm supposed to loop around a much longer way. Yeah, I am. Damn it. Ooh, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe don't do that. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe don't. That's rude. That's even ruder. No. Ruder. Oh god, okay. I got this. I'm fine. I've got this. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't look at my health bar. It's fine. Just never look at my health bar in any situation. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Don't look at my flask count either. That's not good. That's not a good idea. What is this thing? A smithing stone level 5. Alright. Well, that was fun. Let's just, take a load off real quick. Actually, I think I probably should go back to the Grace. I can level up, and, I could always go back and talk to the people in here. I do want to start working on Vigor soon, but I'd also like to bump up my intelligence, and before I forget, I wrote myself an all-caps message in my freaking notes talking about this. Can I? Yes! Loretta's Great Bow. I've been meaning to use this for forever, and I have never remembered. So today is the day where we finally start using Loretta's Great Bow. Hey, there's a bunch of snake people that fought me outside there, and, like, abductor virgins, and corpses, and an omen killer, and the town, and lava, and oh my god. The dark side of Volcano Manor. I don't know, it looked pretty bright out there.
Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all. Oh my.
That's the most generic dialogue I've ever heard. I'm very sorry.
My own mother has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king?
Maybe, I mean, what king? I've never heard mention of a king until this point. All I've heard of was Queen Merica. but maybe a king of some other land outside the lands between. That's all she says for right now. She might say more if I reload. I think we can talk to you about it, though. Zarias' troubles.
She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that, to be honest. That's all you have to say on that matter. So, I guess I'll go keep discovering the unknowns that you don't want me to. You're looking in the wrong direction, buddy, I have to say. Cool head trick, though. Can you show me how to do that? I'd love to do that. I know. I'm a filthy, tarnished human, and I'm not as cool as you. Yeah. Man, there's so many ways you can get through this starting area. Like, there's a whole town here that you could just skip completely by going over here and dropping down. That's all you gotta do. That's the only required thing. Go over here, drop down, and you're good. You're on to the next part. Speaking of the next part, let's get to that right now. So up ahead in the required stuff is a big old building over here. But first, I'm curious as to what this has. And we picked up a stone sword key from that town, so let's use it right here. Hello? This is an interesting little encounter I have here, because as you can see, this abductor virgin is disabled? Or something. You can probably attack them, but they remain passive until you climb the stairs. That's when they have a problem with you, beyond that point. I don't really get it, but sure, whatever the developers wanted to do. I'm actually about to die to commoners. Hold on. The abductor virgin isn't coming up the stairs, is it? No, it's not. That's what I was fearing, so. Alright. When y'all dress like that, Hoarfrost Stomp probably does loads to you, and it did. It did. Actually, well, if it were to really do loads to you, it would have finished them off. Crimson Amber Medallion +1. That increases maximum HP. Better than the initial one. Very cool. Alright. I should be careful whenever I go into attack after that for the follow-up they can do, where I think they can start up those gears a little earlier than intended. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna use Carian Slicer. Actually, I could use Loretta's Great Bow, especially at a time like this might be nice. However, the attack is done now, so I didn't get much of a chance to charge it up. Okay, attack now. But whenever they do the spinning attack again, I can use Loretta's Great Bow on them a little bit. Like here, this is perfect. Okay, keep holding, charge it up, and release! That doesn't do terrible damage. Not that I've expected to do terrible damage, it's a giant cool magic arrow. Alright. Alright, perfect time to do this. Might be hard to aim while it's moving, so I'll wait until the attack is done. Hello. Okay, of course you had to get close enough to interrupt it. I mean, why wouldn't it, right? That could have been such cool damage, but you freaking ruined it. It seems like it does the same amount of damage if we're a partial charge, and a full charge probably does more. That's how I guess that it works, based on my experiences in that battle. And the numbers I was seeing. You don't drop anything. I'm moving on with my life. Hello, puddles. Oh, blood puddles. That makes sense. I was about to say, how's water here in the middle of this place? That water would have evaporated so quickly. But blood puddles. That makes sense. That makes sense. Are you? Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm gonna get behind you. Do my best. Try. I'm gonna try. Okay. Apparently that's not happening. Different approach then. How about bigger sword? My different approach is bigger sword, and hey, it's working. All right, Carian Slicer isn't actually that great against this guy. This is a case where Carian Greatsword's better. Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. Get out of my life. All right, that's the city where we came from. That's the pool we explored briefly down below. This is the Void. Oh no, it's not the Void. That's where we fought the magma worm in episode whenever that was. 27. Cannot open from this side. Sometimes it says does not open from that side, and that time it says cannot open from that side. Were all of the messages wrote individually? Because if so, that's pretty funny. Oh, he's not gonna know what hit him. The bow is loud as hell, but he's not gonna know what hit him. Boom! Man, you know, I do have to say, Loretta's great bow doesn't have the greatest damage in the world. For like the long charge up that it is. It makes up for that though by being long range. Unlike any of the basic magic projectiles, it can basically go on forever. I think it does have a limited range, but it's much bigger than usual for ranged spells. So you can attack people from further away. Still, it takes forever to charge up just to take out that much health. Like, what's the point? I guess you would use it during a time when the boss or whatever. Maybe the snakes have high magic resistance as well, but whenever the enemy you're fighting does a really long attack that you are out of the way of and never have to worry about. There are enemies in here that are reacting to my presence despite not knowing that I exist. I guess they could feel me walking around on the roof. That's a door. I'm assuming we're going to come out of that. We can jump in through the window here. We got multiple options here. Let's take this. How's it going, guys? These are Albinorics, first generation to be specific. And they are just sitting there and taking it. Now, I think the deal with these guys, the guys strapped to the chairs there, is if you let them exist for too long, they will call out and attract other enemies. What are those other enemies? We will discover that shortly. For now, I'd like to open this. A little bit faster opening, please. Thank you. When are they gonna add a faster animation to one of those doors? There's so many of those animations, and they're all still the same very slow speed. None of these guys got the chance to scream out for their friends. Are they inside like torture devices? Is that what I'm seeing correctly? Am I seeing that? All right, hello there. We could also just jump off just jump off the side there to get this Albinoric blood clot. Picked up a couple of those at Village of Albinorics. Anything here? There's an item down there. We'll be going down there eventually. I don't know when that will be. Sometime in the future, though. Oh my god, look at this place. Unfortunately, you cannot explore the majority of that stuff. Like the really tall towers, and then that's background stuff. That is not explorable. That said, though, I have to say, I am impressed with how much Elden Ring sticks to the open world coolness of like, you see that thing? You can go there. Because in most cases, that is true. You see a landmass in the distance? You can go there. Even if you can't go to every single voxel within it. These are the enemies I was talking about before. If those guys get the chance to yell out, they will call all of those guys up to you. And these guys are basically Albinorics with stones on their heads that crawl after you really fast and can attack you, I guess. Oh, they also cannot be locked onto if they're asleep. Pretty cool. Hello. That is not... that was not very hard. Hello there. Oh my god. Yes! Target that one, not the one moving in front of me right now. They've got, like, white blood. White silvery blood. It reminds me of the juice inside the androids in the Alien franchise. I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, android blood or whatever. I have to say, I am disappointed. These chains don't rattle as you go by them. That is a shame. That doesn't happen. Did I'm hoping I didn't miss anything in the previous room. I don't think I did. Because I hear voices, but they might just be in future areas, so... Yump! Yump! Oh, this might be fall damage, actually. No, it's not. I think it barely wasn't, though. This part kind of reminds me of the prison area in Resident Evil Village underneath the castle. And I guess because it's a prison area underneath a castle? Sorry, a manor. You know, not a castle. Clearly, not a castle. I love these guys' stretchy necks. It's so funny. They remind me a lot of the enemies in Archdragon Peak of Dark Souls 3, because I think they are kind of supposed to be those. Let me use this on you, which you are susceptible to. And it's fun to use on you, and I will just do it. Does cost a lot of FP, though, but that's okay. You're not dead? My god. How does your health bar get that empty and you don't die? I will never understand it. Oh yeah, this snake guy was actually patrolling out here, so it's possible you have that encounter in a different way, depending on where he's positioned. Explosive Great Bolt. Oh, you could totally just jump down there, and there is stuff to see down there. There's safe ground there. I think there's some stuff that way as well. but that's a place that we'll be discovering at a later point in the dungeon. Which you never know. That later point might be like right now. We'll find out. Okay, a little gargoyle there. That gargoyle might come back to life. Oh, what do you know? Later on is right now. Very cool. Okay, how about this room? Ah, just as I thought. There's a site of grace here. Pretty well hidden. It is possible to miss it. Should I rest? Nah, but I think we'll be fine with what we got. Let's use our second one of those for this run. Interestingly, there are 2 different kinds of cages for both of those windows. Alright, and then that one window has no cage. The other 2 have cages, though. Hello there. You're just standing ominously, like, when are you gonna come down here? My god. Alright, your wish is my command. I'm down here now. Hello, fire slugs from the overworld, literally. You can find these guys in Liurnia and the... Wait, oh my god. The glowy eyes are on the end of where their eyes would be, yeah. That's so cute, I like that. Anyway, Card and Greatsword, give me those runes, give me those runes. Thank you. Can't believe I didn't hit the other guy with it. 770, that's some good shit. I'm gonna go this way first. This is the way I was pointing out before, but yeah. I think you could discover these guys in Limgrave and Liurnia. There's a couple of points where you can find them. That lava is flowing into the wall. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Righty. If you're coming to this video and you're wondering why the heck I'm walking through the lava like that, it's because the lava in this game is like the safest lava you have ever seen in a video game. It's honestly quite ridiculous how slow it is. What is the point of this? Can I just ask? I think I might slightly remember the point of it, but right now I do not remember the point of it. I think you can, yeah, you can drop down there, come down here, and take this angle. Why? I don't know. I think that's the same building we just lit the grace in, so like why would you do that? I don't really get the point of that. Good thing lava, or currents in general in this game, don't really affect us. We could just go as fast as we want within them. Here. Actually, I think I'm a Half-Life Black Mesa with that, where you like go against the water current so many times throughout that game. Hello, dead magma worm. Thank you for the power in the Cathedral Dragon Communion. Is that something over there? Oh, that's a dead body. That may have been an enemy I killed. Smoldering butterfly. Well, this one must be smoldering like mad if it was out on the lava like that. Okay, watch out for the commoner. He's gonna throw something at me. Yes, indeed. There it is. I shall take you out with this. This is the perfect opportunity to use Loretta's Great Bow. Awesome. Good thing it one-shots him. I don't know what that is that he's throwing at me. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Nothing bad for me. It's not poison. I don't know what it is, though. Deathblade, maybe? These guys are insanely weak to frostbite. Holy crap. Just 2 one-handed swings is enough to take them down. That's crazy. That's cray-cray, as people from 2013 would say. I think. Nah, probably earlier than that. I think I ended up wading through here in my first playthrough and discovered that there wasn't anything. But, do I learn? No, I don't learn. So I'm gonna wade through here again, and we're gonna see if there's anything back here. I don't know if I should be making this joke, but would this be perhaps more impressive than Jesus walking on water? Is this like walking on lava? Would walking on lava be more impressive than walking on water? I don't know. Anyway, back to land. There's nothing here. I've decided there's nothing here. Back to land. That was a bunch of wasted health. I do have the slow healing thing in my flask of Wondrous Physic, right? Then let's drink it. I sure do, so that'll help against the thing. Oh, yeah. There's a thingy that I should get that I've actually been thinking of getting that I haven't gone to get. Why am I being so vague about it? Because I don't want to spoil it. Even though it's just an item. I could probably say what an item does ahead of time. Still, though, I like to introduce items as we pick them up, and never too early. Well, now you drop down, so there's no point in me doing this, but... Oh, wow, even a partial charge is enough to kill you. Alright, then. Let me test. I'm just gonna click it once, shoot as fast as I can, which is that fast. Yeah, it does the same damage. So, you need to charge it fully if you want to do any extra damage. A partial charge will always do the same amount of damage. Pretty good to know about that. How did I not jump that far? I was sprinting. Was I not? According to the game, I wasn't, apparently. Get that FP back, because I think we're going to need it if we want to use Great Bow more. What's this way? Ooh. There's something here? There's something here? There's a slug guarding a fireproof dried liver. Incredible. I keep jumping into the lava. It's fine. And I have to say, like, the danger of lava from video game to video game is on a spectrum. And on one end is Elden Ring lava. I think the easiest end is Elden Ring lava. I have literally never seen a safer lava in a game. Safer lava that can still harm you, where its main purpose is to harm you. Because, like, there's some games where you play as, like, some fire creature and thus lava doesn't do anything to you, but, so, you know, lava that is supposed to harm you. Elden Ring is in the easiest. I think most dangerous would probably have to be Minecraft lava. Because, when you consider the fact that... Oh, wait, okay, I don't want to go there yet. When you consider the fact... What? Hello? Is that someone throwing a rock at me? Throwing a rock at my windshield? What was that? When you consider the fact that if you don't play with keep inventory on, you play with default settings, lava will eat all of your inventory as soon as you drop it. And you can, like, for falling in lava, you can lose potentially hours of progress just from stepping inside it. That is enough for me to qualify it as most dangerous lava I've encountered in a video game as of yet. Because I can't think of any more dangerous lava. Except for games with, like, permadeath mechanics where lava is an instant kill, I guess. Still, though, still. Oh my god! his spear put an end to my escapade there. Yeah, he is throwing, like, pebbles at me. What an absolute lobotomite. I don't know if that's the right word exactly. Oh my god, he's hiding from the... Hey! Hey, oh my god, he actually hid from the great bow. I didn't know he could do that. Well, you're not hiding this... What? What? Just because you have a spear, that means you get privileges in terms of health? What? Why'd you have more defense than the other guys? I only did 411 instead of 455. That's weird. I don't like that. I pressed the jump button, but because I had landed on the platform, it staggered my ability to jump, and so I didn't jump. Trust me, I was totally attempting to jump there. I was not just being an idiot. I promise. I don't know if I've ever gone to this one. This roof, in particular, out of all the roofs. Ooh, okay, there we can get this. The item I was looking at before. Might want to head back to the Grace some point soon. Seems like Volcano Manor is designed in such a way that if you want to collect everything you see along the way, you're gonna spend a while going through the areas back and forth until you have everything. But if you're just interested in getting to the end of the dungeon, you can, for the most part, just rush right through and get through this place really quickly. Whenever I see no-hit runners play through this part, they're just like, they get through this part pretty quick. Volcano Manor is not a very long part of the run, and so if they choose to go through Volcano Manor, because in order to beat this game, you can beat any 2 shard bearers. So you can go to basically any 2 dungeons that you want, or Radon, who doesn't have a dungeon before him. I wish he did. I think it would be cool if he did. There was some kind of dungeon, like, to get to the festival, you must first prove yourself with a legacy dungeon in Caelid, but it's okay, I guess, because it makes up for it by unlocking Nokron Eternal City. Nokron's kind of like a dungeon. Okay, we have 2 cage elevators, and at the moment, I can't remember which one goes which direction. I'll go take this one first. This one goes the direction I don't want to go at the moment. Let's see where the other one goes first. Up. Oh man, oh my god, so much faster. One is always sent down in accordance. It's kind of like the Undead Parish elevator, where there's always an elevator at both ends. Ooh, okay. We're actually further in the dungeon than I thought we were, damn. I didn't expect us to be this far right away, but I guess some of these places go by quicker than I thought. Well, okay, we're not, like, fully done with it, because there's some stuff to see down there, but we are quite a fair ways through. I think I'll progress a little bit beyond this point. You there, sir. Have we fought one of you yet? I don't believe we have. I don't know what these guys are called, but they have something to do with the Godskin folks. The Godskin Apostle and the Godskin Noble. We encountered a Godskin Noble on the bridge outside. Now, there's one here, and they have something to do with Volcano Manor, apparently, so, that's bad. Oh boy. Alright, so he can blast like that. He can, I think, throw that into the floor as well, do an AoE around him. And otherwise, they've got some wacky little attacks, just like the other enemies in this game with wacky little attacks. And that was that. Pretty simple, if I do say so myself. They got a big, like, chest plate with a face on it. Hello there. This looks ominous. I think I'll go the other way first. Yeah, that looks like Pontiff Sullivan's Boss Arena, and I would do anything other than fight Pontiff... I'd rather do anything other than fight Pontiff Sullivan right now. Hello, can I Loretta's Great Bow you? Nah, probably not. Probably not from this distance. Damn, that cooled off quick. I guess it's colder here than I realized. Yeah, we could just walk on it like it's nothing. Yeah. So, pulling that lever, circling the first part of the dungeon, this area, to get around to this point, will create a shortcut back to the Prison Town Church Site of Grace. Very cool. So, I shall rest here, refill my stats, because I don't... Okay. I don't know which is quicker, starting from that grace to go down that way, or starting from this grace to go down that way. Actually, I think starting from the other grace is quicker. It's not quicker for the big ominous room. Before I teleport back, though, there is something I would like to share. Not necessarily show, because I don't think I will be able to do it. As you can see, there's a big ominous room over there. I'm sure you can guess what's inside there. That is a later point in the dungeon that comes after we go through there. However, in past versions of Elden Ring, and apparently in current versions of Elden Ring, it was possible to jump up there by jumping up onto this thing, jumping up onto the wheel, and then going over there. I'm actually gonna, like, give it a couple of attempts to see if I can do it. It does require you to be in a light load, though, so we're gonna have to go all the way down for a brief moment in time. I am in light load, right? Yes, indeed, light load. This will allow us to jump higher. I think actually this is what you need. And then you can go... Okay, we're on the wheel now. This jump used to be much easier in older versions. The developers attempted to patch it out, but it is apparently still possible. It's just much harder to do now. Yeah, okay, so we barely missed that. I don't know how they patched it. Like, I guess they changed some of the geometry around the place. Maybe they moved something a little bit. Man, I actually look like a murderer. I'm freaking covered in blood down to the skin. Okay. I'm not gonna commit to it. I just want to see. I just want to see if, like, I'm gonna give it a couple of tries to see if I can do it. Probably not, though, if I had to guess. Alright. Ooh, actually, the lighting looks really cool without the lantern on. Ah, the nighttime lighting. It is nighttime right now. You know, alright. I need to say this. I think I may have said this in an earlier video. I don't know if it was this series or some other video, but I'm reiterating it again, in case I haven't. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask had a really cool thing going with their day and night cycles. Alright, I'm giving up now. Where, during the day, they played music, the very bombastic music that you would expect from Legend of Zelda game. But whenever it would hit nighttime, the music would stop. And I really, really liked this. I guess we could try in the Errant Sorcerer Manchettes for a while. Yeah, sure, whatever. They don't look that bad. Oh, I didn't activate this. Well, let's fix that. Anyway, yeah. During the day, they'd play the really big bombastic music. Then during the nighttime, it would go away, and it would be replaced with nighttime critters. And I really like this, and I wish other games would do it, because it was such a cool thing for atmosphere. It was such a cool way to, like, show the difference between what daytime and nighttime would be like on an adventure like that. On daytime, you're like, you know, high energy, going out and doing all the stuff. Everyone's active, everyone's out, going to work. And then at nighttime, it's much quieter, and like, both humans and animals are sleeping. It was such a cool way to do it, and I have yet to see a single other game try the same thing, and that is frankly very disappointing. Not even the recent Zelda games do it. They still play music at nighttime, and that's because they only play like a little bit of music here and there at times, but you know what I mean. I want to see another game play music during the daytime and then replace it with the sounds of nighttime animals at nighttime. That would be so cool. Okay, you do have to wade through lava in order to get over here. What's the big deal with over here? Well, do you remember what the last open lava field had? It had nothing. Okay, there was never anything here in the first place, and nothing to worry about at all, so yeah. It's just a smoldering butterfly. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Oh god. Stop chaining this together, oh my god. You're just doing the same thing. Sure! What the fuck was that? Why did it do so much damage? None of his attacks did that much damage. I guess I was being hit by the shockwaves every time and not the actual weapon. Holy fuck. I will bake in this lava if it means stabbing you in the eye. That didn't really do much at all, I have to say. Whoa! That was an attack you can do, apparently. Yeah, sure, that killed me. What even happened? He did a spitting move and I died. Yeah, obviously, thanks for your observation. But like, I swear, he didn't do that much damage before. Any second now, you should take twice damage and die! Alright. Dragon Heart. We got it immediately instead of after the fade out, like is usually the case. That's all you get for going down here. He was basically a mini-boss despite having over-buffed damage compared to the Magma Worm outside Volcano Manor. That was a boss. Sure, whatever you want to say, Elden Ring. Elden Ring logic is so interesting. Scientists should study the logical reasonings behind the decisions made for Elden Ring. Okay, so looking at the time in this video, we can pick this up. Smithing Stone, level 7. That was basically it. That's basically all that's over here. So, let's head over to the Prison Town Church and head into the ominous room. Oh man, it's a long way to jog. Good thing when I'm not fighting an enemy, your lungs just never run out of air, you know. When there's a threat approaching, you have too much stress occurring, and so it causes your lungs to, or whatever. I think it's something else that causes you to run out of breath. Whatever. You don't, like, lose air in your lungs, but still. In this chapel lies our first true battle against a Godskin Noble. I skipped the one on the bridge leading to the Divine Tower of Liurnia, and now I shall skip him no more. The Godskin Noble is sadly my lesser favorite of the two Godskin brothers. I think his attacks are kind of stupid. Sometimes. Alright, let me... Okay. Not that one, though. That one's fine. Okay. Also, insanely high damage. I might have to use a rune arc for this guy. Depends on how it goes from here. I didn't take damage from that. I guess that was a variant that doesn't cause you to take damage. That's my only assumption. Can equip the, Actually, how about this? And... No. Oh, man. Okay, you can extend that for a little while. He brings up a ring of fire around him. He can throw another projectile from within. Same projectile attack as Godskin Apostle. Then, this all doesn't seem very bad to you so far. Oh, just wait. Oh, just wait. It's always the phase 2s where they bring out the bad stuff. And this guy is no exception. I would love to use Karian Slicer on him for more than one hit at a time, but I don't think that's going to be happening, unfortunately. Let's switch back to two-handed. That... I should have known that was coming. Here we go. Here we go. Here's phase 2. There's a very particular... Okay, well, first of all, he's fat! And oh my god, okay. He just jumped on me and crushed me to death, basically. Perks of being fat, I guess. Alright, that was just me being dumb. Not dodging at the right times, going for a jump attack, expecting to live afterwards. Yes, every single hit kills me on the inside. Every single hit I take. Every one. Every one of them. Get Ice Crack then, if that's what you want. Oh, I should equip my weapons again. I de-equip them to try and jump over the thing, but I should equip all my stuff again. Because I had some pretty useful stuff in there. Hey, my stance broke. I didn't even mean to do that. Guess that was Ice Crack doing most of the work there. I'm just gonna drink this right away. This isn't gonna be a terribly long fight, judging by the health bar, compared to the Magma Worm especially. Oh my god. Hey, wait a minute. What? The unfortunate thing with the Blue Feather Branch Sword is that the extra defense only comes in, like, after you've been hit down into low health. It doesn't count for the hit that takes you into low health. Oh, this attack! I hate this attack. He basically rolls towards you and runs you over. And he does it for so fucking long, it is genuinely comedic how long he takes to do it. Okay. There we go. He's done with it now, but man, I took 2 blows from it. Not good. Okay, oh boy. He has a really annoying stab attack he can use in this phase where he, like, lights a sword up with a tornado and then just goes... I have to make sounds with it because I can't describe it in any other way other than that. You'll see it. Eventually, if he decides to do it. He might always not do it, and I'd be okay with that because I fucking hate that attack. If you get hit by one, you're probably dead. Because you get stun locked into the rest. Oh wow, I got frost from that distance. No, that is not the stab. I think there's like only the slightest warning that he's about to do it as well. Oh, I'm gonna get out of there. Okay, he's blowing himself up. Yes, do that. That's the much easier of the 2 attacks. I still didn't dodge it. But it's much... This one. Okay, he at least doesn't track you that perfectly with it. Unlike with this attack, where he kind of does. You can get him stuck on something, and you can also roll through him. You can, like, try to angle yourself around and do this. Okay, this is actually kind of fun. I guess I don't hate that attack as much as I thought I did. But the tornado stab he just did? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, watch out for the big one there when his sword is gleaming. No. Great. Okay, maybe this will be a long fight after all. Music's looping twice. Okay, I'm actually successfully dodging it this time. I'm successfully staying by angling myself like that. Okay. Fun. There was literally, like, nothing to indicate that. Like, the slightest particle effects on his sword. So annoying, man. Alright, okay, we've almost got him. Oh, we got him! Wow, a second try. Honestly, didn't expect that. He took me a lot of tries on my first playthrough, but I guess I've gotten better at the game since then. Godskin Stitcher, Noble Presence. I hope the skill of Godskin Stitcher is the tornado stab. Elegant piercing sword with a celadon-colored blade. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wielded by Godskin Nobles. The nobles possess skill with the sword unmatched by any lowborn. Despite its size, successive attacks from this weapon are swifter than the eye can follow. Yeah, you got that right. Okay, so let us light this, and let's pick up the item we have at the end here. We can also level up, so I will do that after. What is this? Serpent's Amnion. Amnion from the mother's womb, which created the poor unwanted offspring of a repellent birthing ritual. It will never dry out, remaining damp indefinitely. A birthing ritual, eh? And Raya suspects that she wasn't born of the grace of a king. Let's get 20 mines. If you don't mind. Ah, she's now called Zoraya's the Scout on the map. That's cool.
The king.
Found this.
What is this? I remember this scent distinctly. Funny, isn't it? I am certain of it. I was born inside this. It's a part of my birth, Mother. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I am no longer afraid. I want to know how I was born and met Lady Tanith. One day, I hope to call her Mother once again. This time from the bottom of my heart.
And now she sets off into the Volcano Manor, the rest of Volcano Manor, the actual Volcano Manor, in order to find this out. She will disappear next time you reload. Can I tell Tanith about this? Tanith doesn't seem to care about the fact that I've been snooping out in this dungeon at all. I guess this is a road all champions go down one day. Jay's got nothing to say about that, so let's move on to the next thing. First of all, I'm going to switch out of this outfit. For the sake of variety, you know, we've gotten some new stuff. Let's do aristocrat garb. How about that? Oh, I got the prisoner trousers right here. Okay, we had the prisoner shirt on before, now the prisoner trousers on. That's something, right? This actually looks pretty cool. Next on my list, we're coming back to Raya Lucaria for actually a couple of reasons. For one, just outside the schoolhouse classroom over here, it's Topes. The guy we met at the Church of Erith at the start of Liurnia. We gave him the glintstone key all that time ago, and this is what happened. He has his bell bearing, a glintstone staff, and Topes' barrier, which, speaking of which, we got another spell that I didn't look at. Noble present, thrust out belly with gusto to produce a shockwave that knocks back nearby foes, charging enhanced potency, knocking enemies in the air. As a sign of the god's wrath, this incantation became a trophy of the noble's god hunt. Topes' barrier. Future generations will learn. They will know the foolishness of the sneering sorcerers who ridiculed this theory, little realizing that it was in fact a discovery worthy of a new conspectus of the Academy. Creates a magic force field that deflects sorceries and incantations. The lifelong pursuit of Topes the Bluntstone. So I guess he discovered something really cool in the end, so his life wasn't worth nothing. Still though, it's kind of a crappy end to this NPC quest. Like, this guy you meet at the start of Liurnia is like, hey, if you find a second glintstone key, give it to me. Oh my god, thank you! I can finally return to the Academy! And then he just dies. What a waste. I've yet to go over this, but the developers cut out a lot of NPC quests that sounded really, really interesting, but didn't make it into the final game. Yet they left that one in. I guess that was more like, you know, it was much easier to program still, though. It's really disappointing how he's so happy, and then he gets in, he learns a cool spell, I guess, and then dies. The spell was too cool for his mind, I guess. Shiny? Wait, where's that? Oh my god, I never got that. Let's fix that as soon as we, I hope this will be okay. The second reason I'm here is indeed down in this pit. It is the Abductor Virgin chasing after me right now. Hold on. I never went up here. I want to see what this is. What is this? Better late than never to discover this. Lost Ashes of War. I had a chance to go over this mechanic all that time ago, and yet I just forgot from that point on. Okay, this Abductor Virgin. When we met Patches in Liurnia, he directed us to this place, saying that it's going to take us to the base of the archery. Let's see if he's correct. Actually, this is probably not going to kill me. What you must do is you must be grabbed by that attack, and then you must die to it. So I'm going to take damage on purpose. Okay, I guess we're going to be attacked by this multiple times. For this reason, I think this Abductor Virgin is programmed to do the grab attack more often than the other ones. Can you do it one more time? Yes, thank you. Okay, this one. This one will take me. It's a very weird requirement, but still. You can't die to it in any other way, specifically to this attack. And, by the way, If they end up killing you like that, does that mean that they lost their abductor virginity? Being caught by that thing takes you to none other than Volcano Manor. Yeah, that's why I avoided that thing like the plague earlier in the series. It's because I didn't want to spoil the surprise of Volcano Manor, that it was actually a full-on legacy dungeon. Being caught by this and being sent here early would have tipped us off to that. Currently, we are trapped. Even though we didn't get trapped by a chest, we are trapped to it. And this is a special section of Volcano Manor that cannot be accessed from anywhere else. Normally, I think you can, if you make a jump just right, you can jump down there and survive the fall, and thus carry on to the rest of Volcano Manor earlier in the game than you're supposed to. But, we'll just be heading down this one tiny section because we have no reason to do that. We can just teleport back to Volcano Manor whenever we want. These guys are probably really easy because they're expecting you to fight here from Liurnia level. We'll just go through this one last section of Volcano Manor, and then we'll end the video. That is my plan. Hello, Glintstone, hello, Third Bat, I meant to say, not hello, Glintstone. What the... Hello, Glintstone Ice Crag flying at me with 2 wings? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. How are you guys enjoying life here? I guess you've adapted to the heat or something, and I haven't. I mean, that makes sense. Oh man, I can tell that this armor set I have on right now has a lot more fire damage negation than what I had on before. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's nothing out in the lava. Why would they put stuff there, right? Right, Dark Souls 3? Why would you put stuff in lava? Again, I actually don't mind that bit of level design. It's encouraging you to try out the pyromancies in that game. Here, though, you put an item out in lava, you can reach it no matter who you are. Like, unless you literally at 10 vigor still, at this point in the game, you're still at 10 vigor, then you will be able to reach the item without questions asked. And even if you're at 10 vigor, you'll probably have flasks. You can just use those. Alright, hello there. Hello, friend. Friendo. I am taking damage. Does Hoarfrost Stomp go across lava? I think I may have done that earlier in the video and I just didn't remember. Turns out, yes it does. Very cool. I'll take care of all of them. Anything over here? I need to turn on my light real quick, not my right. My right real quick. Hopefully none of these stalactites dislodge themselves and fall on my head, but that has never happened in this game until this point, so why would it happen now? There's an interesting little section of rock sticking out of the lava fall there! Speaking of lava falls, damn! Goodbye 40,000 runes. Good thing that it was less runes than I needed to level up. If you die, you do respawn at the beginning of this, so if you get trapped by this in the early game, you must make it through this section before you are allowed to leave. It's kinda harsh, especially if you don't want to be spoiled on late game areas like me. I'm saying that like it's a new mechanic, but this is how all of the trapped chests have worked, so why would the abductor virgin be any different? Or I guess, the abductor, because it's no longer a virgin. Alright. I want to know, why are they called that? There has to be some other meaning of virgin that I don't know of. Why are they called abductor virgins? I want to know. I must know. I'll keep pondering on that, but for now, we got a little dungeon to get through. Let's jump this time. There we go. Now let's jump this time once more to be safe. And down here, up those stairs, there is a site of grace. You can just barely see the little lines connecting to it. You get an early sneak peek of these guys. It won't be too tough for you, even at that point in the game. Hi! Yeah, this guy won't be tough because there are also Albinaurics in Liurnia you can find, and you may have found them by then, in the village of Albinaurics. At this point now, you can rest at the site of grace, and leave this place as you so please. But, if you'd like to continue, there is more to see. Kill the sorcerer from behind. Kill you from in front. Then, more lava to wade across, avoid. Because lava hurts, and lava will melt your legs. I just say, video games really, hype lava up to be this amazing thing that it really isn't in real life, because, real life lava is just kind of sludge that glows red in some spots. Which, it's mainly because lava that looks like this would not only be... If we even started approaching this, we would pass out and die of heat stroke, but... because, lava like this is deep in the earth, and we just do not have the means of, seeing it, so... The lava we can see is just the boring old sludge. Games make you think that there's pools of this stuff just hanging out around on the surface. Oh, my phone is updating. Just randomly updating. I don't feel the need to kill the rest of these guys. Let's just keep going. Those guys are the reskinned slugs from Farron Keep, once again. We encountered the, basically the Farron Keep slugs in the last video, and those guys are the fire versions that don't spit poison. Hello and welcome to Cave! I didn't expect that. I don't think there was anything else to find up there, though. Yeah. This is straight up a cave. Just in the side of Volcano Manor. It's a bit different, though, and I like it. So, yeah, basically, this, the Abductor version teleports you to what amounts to a mini-dungeon. Not a very hard one, but it gives you loads of budding cave moss, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, not a very hard one, especially with all the fire slugs. Like, those are not hard enemies, but it's a linear path with enemies to fight that ultimately culminates in, you see that glow over there, that vague yellow glow over there, culminates in a boss fight. Not a very interesting one, though, I can tell you that. I mean, it is a mini-dungeon, after all. Well, are you thinking it was going to be some grand boss fight? Have you seen the mini-dungeons in this game? I may enjoy them, but their bosses are pretty lackluster. Take a guess as to what this one is. You know, just based on what we've encountered up to this point. Did you say 2 Abductor versions? Which we have been fighting as regular enemies all the time until this point? Never as bosses until now? What the hell? This game's so weird sometimes. Though, I get the idea. If you do find the secret basement area of Raya Lucaria, that would be the first Abductor... I should have dodged. The first Abductor version you'd come across in your playthrough, and so if it takes you here, you then fight 2 as bosses before you fight any as regular enemies. But then you just fight one later in Raya Lucaria anyway, so I don't see the point. Whatever. It's weird. Let's kill him. I think I want to focus down one... opportunity. Did you know this is an opportunity? I don't know if you realized it. Oh god, I think I didn't get a full charge there. What a shame. Alright, yes, do that. It'll be much easier to kill this way. Yeah, they have about the same health as the ones in Liurnia too, which makes sense. Nowhere near the bravado of the ones in actual Volcano Manor. Oh my god, that was close. Okay, now the other one will be full-on aggressive. Let's get that magic back. Let's get you dodged. And then you dodged again. Oh, I think it could have hit me at the very end there. Good thing it didn't. Yeah, look at this thing's health bar. It's actually draining really fast. Just spam rolls. Just roll repeatedly. Do a task that no human could do correctly. Actually, maybe they could. I don't know. Alright. Stay out of the way, then Karian Slicer. Keep Karian Slicering, because it's not going to do anything. Okay, perfect. What an insanely engaging battle that was. Inquisitor's Grandol. Yeah, that's a tiny amount of runes. Instrument of Torture, used on nobles behind the curtain at the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Its numerous spikes pierce the flesh, then singe the wounds with flame. The smell of burnt blood induces despair in the victim. A candlestick conceived by a thorough mind. Alright. I can get behind y'all invading people who support the Erd Tree, but torturing them, I have some reservations about that. Torture, not good. I know, what a progressive take there. What a hot take right there. Torture, bad, don't do it. This drops us off right here. I didn't show it, but yeah, that's Wyndham Ruins down there. And there is a spot you can climb up just down this path that goes down to start the big loop-de-loop around the whole place. There is this platform you can jump on, see this cave opening, and wonder where you're going to be able to find the way up there. And that is how. You have to go get caught by an Abductor Virgin, Raya Lucaria, go through that tiny section of the place. Where was that? I think it's Subterranean Inquisition Chamber. I think that's where we were teleported to. That's the area we were teleported to. And then you can make your way out here. This is a third way of getting up to Altus Plateau, in addition to the Grand Lift and the tunnel. I think I'm looking at the vague directions of them. So yeah, 3 ways up to Altus Plateau, and I've shown all of them, officially. I have no need of exploring out here yet. We are in the middle of Volcano Manor, the dungeon, after all, so let's get back to it. And by get back to it, I mean get back to it in the next video. We're at a very good stopping point, and I'm about to hit time, so let's get a cooler view of this place, out here. I went back to pass the time until night, and this does not look like nighttime. Oh, whatever works. This may have been a pretty short video, but I'm sure you're okay with that. You've seen what? If you watch this far, you've seen 28 90-minute videos. A shorter one won't hurt. Next time on Elden Ring, we progress past the Temple of Egle, as it's known as. Temple of Egle. And there we found the Amnion inside of it. Very clever From Software. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.